Hello, today we will be analyzing the image creation, taken by French biologist Laurent Ballesta. This image captures the moment that groupers are mating in the protective Fakarava Atoll in French Polynesia. According to Natasha Daly for National Geographic, this breeding phenomenon only happens once a year for about 30 minutes under the full moon in July. Ballesta spent over 3,000 hours trying to capture this moment, and him and his team returned to the same lagoon every year for 5 years before they were able to get the shot. When these fish breed, a cloud of eggs are released by the female and a cloud of sperm is released by the male, where the sperm can then fertilize those eggs quickly. According to Oceana.org, this method of breeding is called broadcast spawning, and it increases the likelihood that the eggs will mature instead of being eaten by predators. This image was 2021 winner of National Geographic's Wildlife Photographer of the Year. On to the visual analysis of the photo. First of all, you can really tell the photographer captured the moment as talked about in our text. The way the cloud is curling above the groupers with their faces just peeking out is a very fleeting millisecond moment in time that the photographer was able to notice. This moment is meaningful because it shows the interesting way in which these fish breed, which many people have never seen before because of its rarity and the fact that it's underwater. I also notice the use of light in this image. The pitch black background with the light illuminating the fish in their breeding cloud really highlights the depth and vastness of the water surrounding them. The light highlights the fish just enough so that we can see what's happening, but the surrounding darkness gives a mysterious and almost dreamlike feel to the image. The lighting in this image makes the fish look like they are doing a dramatic dance with each other. I also think the composition of this image makes it very graphically appealing. The way the groupers are perfectly centered under the swirling cloud is very satisfying to the eye. Everything feels balanced and in place. The subject is in perfect focus, and the viewer knows exactly where to look because of the centered, in-your-face composition of the photo. Although, the cloud creates some ambiguity in the composition because you can only see bits and pieces of the groupers swirling around one another, which creates a visual appeal for the viewer to almost search for the different fish in the image. All in all, I think this is a very compelling image which evokes interest and wonder within the viewer. I think people who view this image would be intrigued to learn more about the breeding processes of the animals that we don't often see. The photographer definitely achieved his goal of telling an untold story and letting the viewer in on this rare phenomenon we likely never would have seen otherwise. Here is my bibliography slide, and thank you for watching my visual analysis today.